Hello my friends, and welcome back to our channel. I am so happy to see you here today. If you are watching this, it means you are ready for two things: to improve your English and to discover the life of a true superhero. Yes, a real-life superhero. Learning English with stories is the best way, especially when the story is about a person who changed the entire world. Today, we will talk about one of the most inspiring figures ever, Mahatma Gandhi. Get ready for an emotional journey, full of powerful moments and life-changing lessons. I will take you step by step, from his birth to his final days. So, make yourself a warm cup of tea, sit back, and let's travel back in time together to meet the man who taught the world the power of truth, nonviolence, and simplicity. A quiet beginning, the childhood of a future leader. Our story begins on October 2nd, 1869, in a small coastal town called Porbandar in India. A baby boy was born, and his parents named him Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. His father, Karamchand Gandhi, was a chief minister and important local leader. His mother, Putlabai, was a deeply religious woman. She was a devoted mother who followed strict rituals like fasting and praying every day. Her simple life and strong faith left a permanent mark on young Mohandas. As a child, Mohandas was not the brave hero you might imagine. He was actually a very quiet, shy, and nervous boy. He was afraid of many things, even the dark, but he had a powerful curiosity and a great desire to learn. He loved listening to ancient Indian stories, like the Ramayana and Mahabharata. These epic tales taught him about the importance of truth, duty, and good behavior. When he was just 13 years old, his life changed forever. He was married to Kasturba, a girl his own age. This was normal in India at that time, but it was a huge responsibility for a young boy. Kasturba was a strong and intelligent woman, and she supported Mohandas throughout his entire life, becoming his closest friend and ally. A dreamer in a strange land, London and early struggles. After finishing school in India, Mohandas decided to become a lawyer. In 1888, at the young age of 18, he said goodbye to his family and traveled to London, England. It was his first time outside of India, and life was very difficult. He struggled to speak English fluently and felt like an outsider in British culture. He was lonely and missed his family terribly. But Mohandas was not a quitter. He stayed focused on his studies. In London, he learned about Western ideas, but he never forgot his Indian roots. He remained a vegetarian, following his mother's teachings, and lived a simple life. It was during this time that he started reading books about many different religions, like Hinduism, Christianity, and Islam. These books opened his mind and shaped his core belief that all religions teach the same universal lessons of love, truth, and compassion. He completed his law degree in 1891 and returned to India, full of hope. But his dream of becoming a great lawyer was about to face a harsh reality. The train ride that shook the world, a turning point in South Africa. Back in India, Mohandas found it hard to succeed as a lawyer. He was too shy and nervous to speak confidently in court. His career was not going well. Then, in 1893, an opportunity arrived. He received a job offer to work in South Africa for 1 year. A businessman there needed legal help. Mohandas accepted, thinking it would be a temporary adventure. He had no idea that this journey would completely transform his life and destiny. When Gandhi arrived in South Africa, he faced something he had never experienced before: brutal racism. The country was under British rule, and there was a strict separation between white people and people of color, including Indians. Indians were treated as second-class citizens. They faced discrimination everywhere. One night, an incident happened that would change history. Gandhi was traveling by train and had a first-class ticket, but a white passenger complained. The officials told Gandhi to move to the third-class compartment simply because he was not white. Gandhi refused, saying, "I have a valid ticket. Why should I move?" The officials didn't listen. They forcibly threw him off the train at a small, cold station in the middle of the night. It was a humiliating and shocking moment. Sitting alone in the darkness, Gandhi thought deeply. He realized this was not just his personal problem. It was the problem of all people of color. In that moment of pain and anger, he decided he would not stay silent. He would fight back, but not with violence. The power of peace, the birth of Satyagraha. After the train incident, Gandhi started to organize the Indian community in South Africa to fight against injustice. But his method was different. He called it Satyagraha, a word he created which means the force of truth. He believed that you could defeat the most powerful enemy without using guns or fists. The real power, he said, was in peaceful resistance and standing up for what is right. For the next 21 years, Gandhi led many campaigns in South Africa. He organized protests where people burned the discriminatory identity passes they were forced to carry. He also started a community called the Tolstoy Farm, where people lived together, worked hard, and practiced his principles of simple living and nonviolence. During this time, Gandhi transformed from a shy lawyer into a confident and determined leader, ready to take on the world. Returned to a homeland in pain, Gandhi's mission in India. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India. He was 45 years old and already a famous leader. But his focus was now on his homeland, which was suffering under British rule. Instead of jumping into politics, he spent his first few years traveling across India. He visited small villages and talked to poor farmers. He saw their reality: heavy taxes, extreme poverty, and no freedom. He felt their pain deeply and decided his life's mission would be to help them. His first major campaign in India was in a region called Champaran. The British were forcing farmers there to grow indigo, a plant for blue dye, instead of food crops. The farmers were starving. Gandhi went to Champaran, spoke with thousands of farmers, and led a peaceful protest. His campaign was a success. For the first time, the British listened, and the farmers were allowed to grow their own food. This was Gandhi's first major victory in India, and it proved the incredible power of nonviolent resistance. A nation awakens, challenging the British Empire. By 1920, Gandhi had become the main leader of the Indian independence movement. He launched the non-cooperation movement, a nationwide protest. He asked every Indian to do 3 simple things: boycott British goods, resign from British jobs, and reject British schools. He encouraged people to use Swadeshi products, goods made in India. He even started spinning cotton on a simple wheel called a charkha. This spinning wheel became a powerful symbol of self-reliance and freedom. Millions of people joined his movement. Then, in 1930, he organized one of the most famous protests in history, the Salt March. The British had a monopoly on salt and taxed it heavily, making it too expensive for poor people. On March 12th, Gandhi and 78 followers began a 240-mile walk to the sea. Thousands more joined them along the way. When they reached the coast, Gandhi simply picked up a piece of natural salt from the sand, breaking the British law. This small act inspired millions across the country. During World War II, he launched the Quit India movement with the powerful slogan, "Do or die." He demanded that the British leave India immediately. Freedom and heartbreak, a nation divided. Finally, after decades of struggle and sacrifice, India gained independence on August 15, 1947. It was a dream come true, but the happiness was mixed with terrible sadness. The British divided the country into two nations, India for the Hindus and Sikhs, and Pakistan for the Muslims. This division, called the partition, caused massive violence. Millions of people were forced to leave their homes, and thousands lost their lives in fighting between the communities. Gandhi was heartbroken. He had dreamed of a united, peaceful India. At the age of 78, he did the only thing he could. He worked tirelessly for peace. He walked through dangerous villages, met with angry crowds, and begged people to stop killing each other. He even went on hunger strikes, refusing to eat until the violence stopped. People were so moved by his sacrifice that they finally laid down their weapons. He was a father figure, trying to stop his children from fighting. A tragic goodbye, the final act. On January 30th, 1948, a tragedy shocked the world. Gandhi was in Delhi, walking to his evening prayer meeting. A man named Nathuram Godse, who was angry with Gandhi for his support of Muslims, pushed through the crowd. He pulled out a gun and shot Gandhi 3 times in the chest. Gandhi fell to the ground, his last words being, "Hey Ram, oh God." The man who had spent his life fighting for peace was gone. The entire world mourned. Millions of people attended his funeral, a testament to how much he was loved. Gandhi's greatest lessons for your life. Mahatma Gandhi's life may have ended, but his teachings are eternal. What can we learn from this extraordinary man? Nonviolence is the greatest strength. Gandhi showed us that you don't need anger or violence to win. Love, truth, and peace are more powerful than any weapon. Stay true to your principles. Gandhi always called his life an experiment with truth. He believed in being honest, no matter how difficult it was. If you believe in something, never let go of your values. Small actions can create big changes. Spinning cotton or picking up a piece of salt seemed like small acts, but they started a revolution. Never think your efforts are too small to matter. Live a simple life. Gandhi found happiness not in money or luxury, but in helping others. True joy comes from within, from living a life with purpose and compassion. Never, ever give up. Gandhi faced jail, violence, and failure, but he never stopped fighting for his dream. He said, "First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win." Gandhi was an ordinary man who believed in extraordinary things. He proved that one person can change the world. His face is on every Indian banknote because he is the father of the nation. But he is more than that. He is a guide for all of humanity. As we finish, remember his most famous words. Be the change you wish to see in the world. You have the power to achieve your dreams and to make the world a better place. You are stronger than you think and braver than you know. Never forget that. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey.